Hey guys, for Christmas I was lucky enough to get a PlayStation 5, which is a surprising gift. And do you know how you play PS5? You play it with this type of controller. You don't use an Xbox controller, you use a PS5 controller. PS5 controllers are much different to an Xbox One controller. And obviously, look at the size of the PS5. It's much bigger than the Xbox One. Yep. And obviously, the way the PS5 works is the PS5 works. What happens is, I'll show you the two games that I got for Christmas. I've got it here somewhere. Aha! Here we go. Got these two.
Oh yeah?
Gran
Turismo
and Spider-Man.
Oh yeah?
Yep. In fact, guess what? When Christmas happened, I wasn't asking for Spider-Man.
Oh,
I
yeah?
was asking for some other things.
Oh yeah, but you still got it.
Yeah. And
look.
yeah, it's a really nice tool to use, and yeah, I'm very happy with the PS5. And in fact, PS5s are very expensive these days. They range from 700 all the way up to 1,000.
Yeah.
Which is very expensive.
Yeah, they're hard to get.
And hard to get. It's a bit like if you were to buy a discontinued Xbox One.
Yeah.
It would be very hard to get.
Yeah.
Because, Xbox Ones are dead now. They're very dead.
Yeah, or you could say that just like maybe some discontinued Lego as well.
Yeah, do you want to know some discontinued Lego sets?
Yep.
One of them is the Lego Airport set that I have, 3182. That was discontinued back in, I believe it was like 2013 or 2016.
And what year did that come out? I think it was 2010, wasn't it?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
So from 2010 all the way up to like 2013 or 14.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
that's a good lifespan for the airport.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure they retire them over I think they wait for 3 to 4 years to retire them.
I'm pretty sure that's the lifespan of a Lego set. It's about 3 to 5 years.
Yeah.
So, yeah, about 3 to 5 years is how long Lego sets last.
Yep.
And after 3 to 5 years, they retire after 5 to 3 years.
Yeah.
That's a long time of Lego being made, isn't it?
Yeah. And
listen to this. At some point, folks, I'm going to take my Lego dealership to Brickvention.
Oh yeah?
I'm going to take it at some point. And after that, guess what? Once I've done that, I'm going to send it to Lego Ideas in order for this to become a Lego set.
Well, that would be cool.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people will like that.
To have a dealership as a set, do you think?
Yeah.
And guys, it will mean that not only be building the dealership, but the whole workshop itself. Did you know that?
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure...
So, yeah, you can see there. There's the signs on it.
Yep. Do you know how many supporters you need for it to become a set?
How many?
10,000 supporters.
Oh, yeah. So, this must have got 10,000 for it to become a set because this one recently came out, the Up House.
Yep, so you need 10,000 supporters. And guess what? When you reach 10,000 supporters, they're going to go into a review session. And do you know what that means? The review session is when they discuss about if it's eligible to become a Lego set and after they go through the review setup, they will then make a decision on a yes or no scale and see if it's a good idea, if it's to be a set. Because if you're to turn this big build into a set, do you know how much it would cost?
Yeah, quite a bit.
In fact, I'll tell you, it would range from like 100 all the way to 600.
Yeah.
And that's a pretty expensive build, isn't it? If it was to be a set.
Yeah.
And look, listen, if this was to be a set, it would range from 100 to 600, which is a very expensive build.
Yep.
And obviously it would mean, the guys would have to approve. The guys would have to approve the Lego set after the review. I'll tell you an example. The guys will go, okay, the dealership looks good. We're happy and satisfied with the build. We're going to turn it into a set.
Yeah.
So that means it's a go.
Yeah.
It's a go session. But guess what? If I say this, the Lego set is pretty big.
Yeah.
And it's pretty expensive looking. I think even though it's a good idea for it to be a set, I think it might be
a bit too big.
A bit too expensive to be sold. So I think we might not sell it.
Well, yeah, I've never seen a Lego set. I've never seen a Lego set as big as like that. So.
But it's going to be up to the Lego Ideas team.
Yeah, I know.
And guess what? If the Lego Ideas team like this build and they reckon it's good, it's going to become a set.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
But guess what? Guys, I'm going to show you on my phone real quick on how many supporters you get for each thing. You ready to find out, guys?
Yep.
Lego Ideas. Right.
So while we're waiting for that, we're going to give you a little bit of a tour.
Okay,
here.
here we go. Look at that. So submit ID, that will be 60 days. And then you move into 100 supporters. That's how many you need. And that will give you a year.
Okay.
So it'll last a year. So you have to reach 100 supporters within 60 days. Okay, so guys, you submit your idea, that will be for 60 days, and then your supporters will have to be 100 supporters, and it must be 100 supporters under 12 months.
Okay.
And then you move in to 1,000 supporters, and you have to reach that within 6 months.
Okay.
And then if you are lucky after that, you move into 5,000 supporters.
Wow.
And that one will last 6 months. And then guess what? You move into 10,000. And in the 10,000, that's where it goes through an expert review. And then guess what? And then if you're lucky, you become a Lego Ideas designer.
Yep. Like other people have.
Yep.
With like some of the other ones, like Lego Friends and all that.
Yep. How crazy is that?
That is pretty crazy. So, anything else?
Just give me a minute. I might be able to tell you this. In fact, I might be able to show the in-review process for when people reach 10,000. Here. Just give me a minute. In review. So look at this. So to review Lego Ideas things, it will take several months.
Okay.
So look at this. See, it says some members may hear from the Ideas team during this time with updates or questions about your model, though there's not always the case. You're always welcome to contact an Ideas team member directly through support.ideas@lego.com if you have any questions along the way. Obviously, and you also go through a yes or no decision, which I might be able to show you. Here, I might be able to show you. Alrighty.
So, yeah.
I'm pretty sure. So the review lasts for several months, and then they go through a decision making. And in the decision making, that's when they decide, yes, this is a good model, and we want to turn it to a set. Or it might go, nope, we're not going to approve it. But I hope my one, if it goes on Lego Ideas, it becomes approved and it's achieved. And guess what? If this was to be a set, a lot of people would buy it. Do you think?
Yeah. Definitely.
This would actually be most expensive because look how many figurines is in the set.
Well, yeah.
That's pretty expensive, isn't it?
Yeah,
of the set. Figurines down there, down in the shop. That's pretty expensive, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, and obviously, you know, people are going to go, hey, this is a very expensive dealership. Who even built this set?
Yeah.
And they're going to go,
this is an expensive set. I might have to save up.
I know. If people see this on the shelves, they're going to go, this is a very expensive set.
Yeah.
This set is selling for about 600. That's pretty expensive.
Or it could be even more than 600.
Like, how much do you think it could be?
Don't know, maybe like 1,000 or 1,000 plus.
Ooh, that's expensive.
Because there was a Lego Ideas Titanic, I think.
Yeah.
And that was 1,000.
So you reckon...
I don't know how many pieces it had, but it was quite a lot of money.
Yeah, so this dealership so the dealership plus the workshop would cost approximately 100, if not thousands.
Yeah. Well, it is a pretty big, wide set, so it would take you a little while to build.
I know.
As well, yeah.
Took us a month or two to build.
Yeah. So...
because, we had to order parts.
Yeah. So, yeah, pretty cool, and thanks for giving us the information.
My pleasure.
For giving.
Yeah, and would you buy it if my set was to become a set?
Yeah.
You'd buy it. Wow. What would you say if it was to be a set? What would you say?
I'll be very happy.
And what would you say? Would you be going, who the heck built this?
You can look at the back of the box as well.
What? Does it actually tell you on the back of the box?
Well, yeah, I think it will show somebody's face on the back of the box who did it.
So for this build, it'll be me.
Yeah, so thanks for the information, and we'll see you guys next one.
Peace out.